Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Long Island audits, where he goes to another Pennsylvania DMV and gets it shut down. And in this case, he does get trespassed. Before we start today's video, a quick thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without you guys, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, we're closely reaching 3,000, so if we can hit that by the end of the year, that would be a great success for me and the channel. With all this being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Pennsylvania Department of Transportation Driver's License Center. Let's take a look around.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
How can I help you?
I don't need any help at the moment, ma'am. Thank you.
You don't need any services here today?
Not at the moment, no. I'm just going to look at some literature on the walls and I'll get back to you.
Okay, are you recording?
Am I recording, ma'am?
Uh-huh.
I am recording, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you. So you all can't hear what I just heard, but apparently they are stopping services while I am here, which is what they did at the last driver's license center we were at. There goes our friendly reminder that
Well, let's see here. Every time you frauditors have gone to a Pennsylvania Department of Motor Vehicles, it has shut down to protect the private information that is there. Now, Riot Girl, or Rage Girl, whatever she wants to call herself, has done this many a times. You have recently done this after seeing her get arrested for disorderly conduct doing this. So you know the policies. You know what's going to happen. You just choose to ignore it and be a bigger inconvenience to everyone who has to go there.
they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue that when we the people record them.
Sir, how can we help you today?
Hey, sir, how are you? Who are you?
I'm the manager here.
You're the manager, and your name, sir?
My name is Matthew.
My name is Sean, sir.
Hi.
I'm just an independent journalist. I'm here
You're not even a real journalism. That's right.
to use the Department of Transportation Driver's License Center for its intended purposes. Just gathering some content. I've received a lot of complaints regarding this specific branch here.
Okay.
So I'm just gathering some content for my story.
So we ask that you do not film in our location because there's a lot of personal information around here.
You have personal information lying around in the public?
Are you stupid or something?
There's personal information in the center. We don't want you to inadvertently capture some of that on film. I'm not saying that you're going to do that, but if you have business at the desk, we'll be happy to help you get through, and you're welcome to film that. But other than that, we're going to ask that you do not film in our location because we have signs posted all over the place.
You have signs that say what?
Correct. Do not film. Right back on the wall.
And that would be to protect private information that you have laying
Yep.
around in public?
That's part of it because we deal with private information.
But it's not laying around for anybody to see, right?
It's not that they have the information laying around for anybody to see. It's the fact of the matter that you are walking around filming inside of there while people might be giving out, I don't know, phone numbers, social security numbers, home addresses, information that is private. Also, the fact that you don't understand, well, you choose not to understand that fact, is the issue why they have to shut down.
We do ask that you do not film in our location. So if you have business at the desk, we're more than happy to help you get through it. Do you have business here?
Well, yeah, we can get to that, but
No, that's all I'm interested in. Is do you have business here that you need to take care of for your own licensing?
well, sir, I'm here to first exercise my First Amendment right of gathering content
Right.
for my
We've
story,
asked
so
that you
freedom
do
of
not
press right.
film in our location.
This is a public building?
This is not a public building.
Who owns the building then?
It's not. It's a leased space.
Well, it's leased by the government.
No, but it's not a public space. So the other question is do you have business at the location other than trying to film in our location?
Well, yes, sir, I do.
All right, so can I help you to a desk and you're more than happy to get that done?
Well, sir, no, I'm here to conduct constitutionally protected business,
I
sir.
understand what you're saying, but now we've asked that you don't film in our location.
I understand that you're asking me that, sir, yes. I
Okay.
understand that.
All right, so do you want to continue to film? If you do,
I
I'm
would
going
like
to
to
end this
con-
conversation. I'm going to go advise my supervisor that
I thought you were the manager.
Two key things I want to break down here. First off is this. The fact that he hasn't gone to the desk just proves he doesn't really have any official business there. because he knows once his official business is done, he has to leave. Also, since the DMV is a limited public forum, it can place time, place, and manner restrictions on photography and filming. Now, secondly, the whole thing with the supervisor. Yes, he might be the manager of that building, but he still has a supervisor above him. Every government job does have a supervisor above them. Even retail jobs have managers above them over the store. So, Sean, you're an idiot. And to quote one of your frauding friends, do better.
Everybody has a supervisor.
Right, okay.
I have a supervisor.
Okay. And is that person here today?
No, he's not.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, I'm just here to promote transparency and accountability within our government, sir.
If you do not want to finish filming here and you don't want to go to a desk, I'm going to ask everybody to stop what they're doing, and we're not going to process anybody here.
Why would that be, sir?
Because we're here to protect their information. That's why.
But I'm obviously not gathering any private information,
we
sir.
We ask that you do not film in location. We have signs posted all over the place that you do not film.
But am I recording any personal information or confidential information right now, sir?
We've asked that you don't. At this point, I'm not going to engage you anymore. I'm just going to go in for get my supervisor.
It seems ridiculous, sir, to stop services of other people just because...
They've already explained to you why they don't want you recording in there. It's the fact that you might inadvertently record somebody's private information. And since you're going to put this up on YouTube, they're trying to protect those people's information. Now, you may not personally put their information out there, but some of your less credible frauditors would, because they don't care about editing out people's private information.
And he's refusing to stop filming. I've asked him if he says he can get to that, but folks, please stop doing what you're doing and turn over the paperwork. We cannot continue to process at this time.
Why would that be, sir? Sounds to me that this gentleman is trying to incite violence against me.
You're lying!
Correct. All right. I've asked them to stop filming. As I said, posted all over the place, all over the walls. Okay. Well, he says he can get to that. I'm going to say this again. Do you have any business at the desk?
I do, sir.
All right. So, what would you like to be done at the desk?
Well, sir, I cannot look around the facility.
No, we're asking that you not film, and if you're not going to do your business at the desk,
well, there's plenty of public information that I'm consuming that's in the lobby, sir.
It's not. Yep. Okay, I'm stopping interrupting.
But sir, by stopping services to people, you're only just trying to incite violence against me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, we all know he's not trying to incite violence. He has told you multiple times why you can't record in there. Because you might inadvertently pick up somebody's private information. So to prevent the leaking of people's personal information and private information, they will shut down. And it's not him calling for violence against you. It's not him inciting violence against you. It is the consequences because you choose not to listen to their instructions and when they have told you to stop recording.
No. All right. Yep. All right, so since you're actually not stopping filming, we're going to actually contact the police department. They're going to sort it out for us. Okay?
You can contact law enforcement if that's what you feel they need to do.
Right. Okay.
But I wouldn't deny services to the public just because I'm here, sir. Sir, if you want, I'll stand in the back. Just don't don't disturb people's services.
You cannot film in our location. We've asked you not to. We've
Right.
asked you.
But there's cameras filming everywhere, sir.
If you're not going to go to a desk and take care of your business, we're going to stop our operations until you are leave or the police come and actually sort it out for us.
But sir, all that's going to do is incite violence.
I'm not doing anything.
You are. You're stopping services, sir.
That's correct.
But what is the need for stopping services, sir?
With all due respect, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, all personal information is turned over if you have any out. Folks, we cannot continue to process information at this time until the person is filming at the location trying to protect your personal information. So we're not going to continue processing at this time until this is completed. Correct. We have somebody in here filming.
Dude, can you come out so other people can film afterwards, do their business?
Yeah, no, as soon as he calls, I just want to speak to law enforcement about it. I'm just trying to affect some change here for some transparency and accountability.
Affecting everybody else, so
Yeah, but I'm not trying to, ma'am. Ma'am, this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to turn you against me. That's what they're trying to do.
against you. You can do what you want, but everybody has.
I'm not stopping you from conducting your business, ma'am. I'm not.
You are.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
Now, you are the one causing the services to be interrupted due to the fact that you choose not to shut off your camera. They have asked you multiple times to stop recording. And if you had business there, to go to the desk and they would help you. Because you don't have business there, and because you choose not to shut down your phone to stop making your little YouTube video, they have to protect people's private information by
Because this is personal things.
Well, I'm not recording anything personal, ma'am. I'm not. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story, ma'am. I have nothing. I've received a lot of complaints about this. This is a public building, right?
No, you're lying. You're lying. What makes you lie?
Our tax dollars come to fund it. What's the big deal? You see cameras? They have cameras all over this building. One more doesn't hurt anything, ma'am. It seems to be, but it's not my.
About our business.
And that's unfortunate.
You're doing.
And that's unfortunate. If he calls law enforcement, I'll wait for law enforcement in the foyer over here, and then I hope that he'll help you conduct your business. Excuse me?
Somebody call the law enforcement.
Well, yeah, I'll step over here. Well, I'll see if, sir, if I step over here in the vestibule.
With your camera.
See, he's being unreasonable.
No, it's not. Just step right
I'm gonna
inside.
step right here.
Business done.
Yeah, you could. I don't want to stop you from doing what you want to do, brother. I really don't. But I'm not
Look,
stopping
right
you.
there,
I'm not
right
the one
there.
stopping
That's all
you.
you have to do is
I know.
stand right there.
I'll stand right here, ma'am. I'll stand
Okay?
right here.
Right where they're telling you.
Look at these unconstitutional.
Sir, it's just right there.
I understand that, ma'am. It's the principle of exercising my
And
constitutional rights, ma'am.
Am I right?
It's not about your constitutional rights. It's about the fact that you know you can claim First Amendment protective activity because you're saying you're doing this as a member of the press when you're not the press. And you're doing this just because you know her reaction will get you clicks and views on YouTube.
I'm being
I know
reasonable.
what's wrong with my life
So
here.
why are you yelling at me, man? When you can yell at, well, why don't you yell at the public servant that's supposed to be
We
helping
don't
you?
have a problem. They're protecting my rights and telling me you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing. So please.
But they're the ones that are giving you the problem, not me, ma'am. I'm being reasonable. I went into the lobby area here.
They asked you to go outside and you're in the lobby.
Yeah.
I understand.
Go outside.
What personal information? He says he's trying to protect your personal information. Be reasonable. What personal information am I getting from
You're not
standing right
supposed to be
here?
recording while they have everyone's personal information.
But what personal information, sir, can I get from being right here? Nothing.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, I like a challenge. How about this? I have done 2 videos this year where it shows frauditors zooming in, getting people's personal information. Which kind of information am I talking about? How about somebody's social security card number? Yeah, that was a recent video I did a few months ago. And earlier this year, I did a video proving why they can zoom in and get somebody's name when a frauditor who was arrested at the Social Security Administration was able to zoom in and get somebody's name from across the room.
So it's unreasonable.
Go outside.
Yeah, I
And you're
understand.
not
It's
going outside.
it's unreasonable.
You're the one being unreasonable.
I know, but
How?
no, we can't react.
I understand, but do you understand that he's trying to? This is the response. But this is the response that he's trying to elicit. He's trying to get you to attack me. But why aren't we demanding? Why aren't we demanding of our public servants the ones we? Why aren't we demanding of our public servants the one that we pay tax dollars to do their job?
Right, I agree, but
Do their job. He needs to do his job, sir.
From doing their job.
I'm not stopping him. I am literally not stopping him from doing his job.
You have to step outside.
I'm literally not stopping him from doing his job, sir.
This is why they're going to make a change. Not saying that I think
you're right.
Yeah, I agree.
And
they're right.
I'm just trying to promote transparency in the government.
Right.
If everybody keeps doing this, it's going to end up causing a change in the Constitution, which is going to.
Well, it's really hard. It's really hard for them to change the Constitution, sir. But
Okay, Sean, I like a good challenge. So how about this? January 16th, 1919, the 18th Amendment, known as the Prohibition Amendment, was ratified and applied through Congress. So, starting from 1920 to 1933, the possession and sale and manufacturing of alcohol was strictly forbidden in the country. Yes, they can change the Constitution. They can amend it. And that gentleman is right. If you continue, and so do all the other frauditors, they will change it where it will limit us to be able to address our governments, to have freedom of speech, and to have freedom of the press.
they're not changing the Constitution. I'm trying to exercise the rights that are already afforded to me under the Constitution. Freedom of press. That's all. We pay tax dollars to fund this facility. I've received a lot of complaints, and I complained, and a lot of people have made complaints to me. I go across the country. Ma'am.
Everybody else's life has to be affected because of one person.
Sir, did you call law enforcement? Okay, no problem. Listen, I'm sorry. This is not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
See, no, now I'm not. I was literally gonna stand outside wait for law enforcement, ma'am. Yes, I was.
Then you would have done it.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
No, ma'am, you are. Why don't you tell the person that you pay to do his job? Why are you telling me? I'm just a citizen here just like you.
Be a decent person.
Tell him to do his job. Tell him to be a decent person. Why are you attacking me? I don't want anybody's attention. I don't want it to even. You started talking to me.
One person has affected everybody. So, our lives are on hold right now.
No, they're right. Everyone's life is on hold because of you. And if you were really going to go wait outside for law enforcement after they done told you, yeah, they've called, you would have gone outside and waited. So let's jump ahead to where he has an encounter with law enforcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Norristown Police Department has arrived. Hi, sir. How are you? I didn't hear you before.
So they don't want you back on the property. It is private property. It's not public. If they ask you to leave, you're going to have to leave. Okay?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
It's right here, sir.
Right here?
Yes.
Is that HER?
It's right here. Okay. Can I get your information?
How do you spell right?
Can I have your information?
Oh, your name's not right here. You were just being rude.
Can I have your information?
Sir, this is not private property.
They don't want you there. You will be arrested for trespass.
This is not private property.
Your official warning. They told you and I told you you're not welcome back. Okay?
They never told me that.
I'm telling you.
You can't tell me that. They have to tell me that. So let's.
Wrong again. The DMV has told him that they want you trespassed. So he has the authority given to him by the PennDOT Department of Motor Vehicles to trespass you from that property.
I can tell you.
You're not an authorized representative of theirs.
I am.
You're not.
I am.
You just said it's a private building.
I just spoke with them. Okay?
You just said it's a private building.
You've been advised.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor, sir. Can you please call a supervisor as per your policy? Can you please call a supervisor? You see how rude this officer is being here from the Norristown Police Department. It says genuinely committed. Obviously, they're not genuinely committed to upholding our constitutional rights here.
So I'm going to ask them very nicely not to go up on their property. Okay?
This is not their property, sir.
You want to tell them that you don't want to be here?
We want you to not be here, actually, because we don't want you to film inside. All right? We asked if you
This is public property, sir.
I'm not going to engage you.
That's fine.
This is public property. This is...
Just because it's public property doesn't mean you can't be trespassed from there. See, you're not there to conduct official business, or you would have when they've given you multiple opportunities to. You're only there to record. They told you they don't want you there to record. Therefore, they have now trespassed you because he has told you he doesn't want you there. He has also told law enforcement that they don't want you there, and they have told you. So therefore, you have now officially been criminally trespassed from the property.
Public property.
All right? You
This
can
is
be on the
public pro-
sidewalk. I don't have a problem with that. You just can't go inside.
Sir, I would like you to call a supervisor, sir.
Supervisor's on his way, sir.
Because you are violating my constitutional rights.
You wouldn't want to deprive me of my constitutional rights, would you?
You've escalated since you've got here. You've escalated since you've got here.
Explain yourself. I explain myself to you. They don't want you on the
You said
property.
this was private property.
They don't want you on. If they don't want you on the property, you cannot be on the property. Okay?
So why am I not allowed? Why am I not allowed on the property, sir?
Supervisor's on his way.
Can you clarify why am I not allowed?
Supervisor's on his way. If you don't want to talk to me, then.
Sir, I'm asking you. I am talking to you. Why you're not explaining to me why?
You're causing a disturbance, and it's their right.
It's their right to refuse services to me.
Yes, they can refuse services to you because you're not there for official business. They have asked you multiple times to stop recording, and if you had business at the desk, they would help you. They would jump you in front of everyone else and help you. Because you don't want to do that because you're not there for official business, they can ask you to leave. They have told you they don't want you there. It is leased property, and not to mention it's a limited public forum.
As a public agency, it's their right?
Correct.
So you can trespass me from the police department?
Correct.
No, you cannot, sir.
Yes.
You cannot trespass me from the police department.
Go back on the property. I'm explaining.
I'm talking about the police department. If I went to the police department, would you trespass me?
I'm explaining to you. If we asked you to leave,
It's
and you
public
did not,
property.
yes.
It's public property,
asked
sir.
you
It's
to
funded
leave
by
and
the
you did not leave.
It's funded by the taxpayers. What don't you understand about that, sir? I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you. I'm trying to have a civil conversation with you because your name right here is going to be on the federal lawsuit, sir.
Okay. There is no lawsuit.
There is a lawsuit, sir. Because you're violating my constitutional rights, sir. What law have I broken?
I've already explained to you.
What law have I broken, sir?
They don't. Nothing yet. They don't want you on the property.
So they could just tell anybody they want that they don't
want
in
you
our
on the
publicly
property.
on our publicly
They do not
funded
want you on
property.
the property.
This is taxpayer funded agency
They do
here,
not
sir.
want you on the property. They've asked you to leave, and now you're not welcome there.
So
I've told
if I needed services, I couldn't go get services.
You would have to go to another place, another licensing center.
So I'm permanently banned from this property.
Yes. They do not want you out here.
I need some type of
I don't
notice.
understand how I can make it clear.
No.
Well, they have given you a verbal warning, and it's recorded on your phone. You have your notice.
No. You're making yourself very clear, crystal clear, sir. But what I want, maybe I'm not making myself clear. I'm sorry. Let me start over. It's not engaging. It's called the conversation, sir.
Okay.
Apologies for the interruption. However, due to this being a long video of Sean having a back and forth conversation of the officer saying he will not engage him, and Sean trying to say it's not engaging him, it's having a conversation, which dwells on for several minutes, I'm going to fast forward and jump ahead to the confrontation with...
Who are you?
Corporal. What's going on, sir?
Corporal? Are you a supervisor?
I am.
So, can I get your name and badge number first, sir?
Sure. My name is Corporal Hoover. Badge number is 232 right here on my shirt.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So what's going on today?
So I went in to use the purposes of the Driver's License Bureau. I was there to investigate a story that I was working on.
Okay.
And they said that they didn't allow recording inside of the public lobby there.
Okay.
And they denied services to everybody. So while they denied services to everybody, I didn't want the people to have their services denied to them. So I stepped out for a few minutes, actually a while, waiting for you guys to come here.
Okay.
And
everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
this officer here, right here, you said your name was, sir? So I just wanted you to identify yourself properly and professionally, sir. But sir, I just wanted you to identify. So this officer right here came up to my vehicle, and he said that I couldn't hear him actually. So I got out of the vehicle. He attempted to drive away from me, almost hitting me with his vehicle. So I'm going to be filing a complaint against him for that.
Now, would that be after you ran towards his vehicle when it was trying to leave?
But I have no. The officer right here saying that I can't access the building.
You are correct. If they have denied you any entry when you're filming, then you have no entry, no right of entry into the building. That's something you need to take up with the state government, because it's a PennDOT state building, not a Norristown building.
But you would arrest me if I went inside, right?
For trespassing, yes, we would have to.
Right, but you just said it was a state building.
Correct.
So you would enforce the state's policies?
We would enforce the state laws, yes. As a representative of the property here, if they ban you from the property,
Right.
That would constitute defiant trespass if you were to go back in. There are two levels of defiant trespass. One is a summary citation, the equivalent of a traffic ticket. The second would be a custodial arrest where you would be taken, fingerprinted, processed, the whole 9 yards. Okay. Now, I'm only offering this as speculation because I have not talked to anybody inside. I'm only speaking with you at the moment since you asked me first. Okay.
Right. So my only question to you, sir, is so I just want to make it clear, because in order for me to take this to a federal court and to trying to rectify the situation in a federal court system, not in a state court, it would be I would need standing in said court. And in order for me to have standing, my rights need to be violated. So you're telling me, as a corporal of the Norristown Police Department, that if I walk back into this public building here and attempt to get services and exercise my rights, you will arrest me?
While you are filming, yes, if that is what the staff inside has determined.
So that's a yes, you will arrest me.
Again,
I just want to be clear.
He's made it perfectly clear. You're just putting words in his mouth. He has told you that if they tell him that they don't want you in there filming, and you continue to film, that they will cite you for trespass, defiant trespass to be exactly, and told you it could be either a ticket or you're going to be handcuffed and booked and processed. Now, you're the one who keeps saying that you need the standing in court. We know this is all about you getting shut me up money and go away. That's all this is about.
Right, and you're not listening to the words I'm saying, okay? So I want to be very clear.
I am listening.
I've only spoke to you.
Right.
I have not spoke to anyone inside.
So why don't you go talk to them, and then we could be clear.
Go in and chat with
Okay.
them, okay? And then we will see what we can do
Okay,
to
great.
resolve this at this point in time. Just for the record, what's your name, sir, so I know who I'm speaking with?
My name's Sean, sir.
Sean? Okay, Sean. Are you local to the area, or?
I'd rather not give out any additional private information.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to go clarify it with them, and then you can come out. Because I just want to be really clear here.
What did you say your name was again, sir?
Sean.
Sean. S-H-A-W-N or S-E-A-N?
S-E-A-N.
S-E-A-N?
Yep.
So I just spoke to the district manager on the phone. Okay. So their issue with the filming inside is the personal identifying information of patrons that are inside the building. They have to stop all operations because that is a controlled item. Be like having your social security number laying out for somebody to come around and take pictures of, things of that nature. That's why they have to stop any sort of operations when people are filming inside. Their issue is not so much with you being inside, with you trying to do some sort of investigatory story, anything of that nature. It is solely with the filming while people are inside. Okay. What the district manager has offered is the press contact so that you can arrange a tour after hours or when the place is closed down, so it's not open to the public. So you can come in, you can film, and you can do your story that you need to. And as far as it goes in here for filming inside, you're able to go inside, you're just not able to film. I mean, does that make sense to you?
Well, what law would I be breaking if I'm able to go inside but I just can't film inside? What law is that? Because you just said I'm able to go inside.
Right, without filming.
Without filming. So
again,
that's what I'm saying. What law would I be breaking if I went inside while filming?
You would be falling into defiant trespass at this point. Again, like I said earlier, all right, because there's conditions attached to using the property. In this
So
case,
it's a conditional trespass.
It would be defiant trespass. There's not really a conditional trespass.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That's what
No, it makes perfect sense. If you think logically, they're trying to protect people's private information. You won't stop filming, so they have trespassed you from the building while you're filming. Now, if you want to go in there and not film and get legitimate services, you're more than welcome. But if you want to bust out that camera and keep taking pictures and recording, then they will have you cited for defiant trespass.
saying.
You know, it doesn't necessarily have to make sense.
You can't put conditions on a trespass, sir.
Okay. So again, sir, I've explained this to you. If you would like the contact, I will happily provide it to you.
I'll take whatever contact information you have, but just to be clear, if I went in there exercising my rights of recording in a publicly accessible area, you would arrest me.
At this point, you would be issued a citation. Yes, I don't have much option in this matter because we've discussed it, and with them,
As long as we're clear. Now, I just ask.
And I'm going to end it here. Sean goes into his, one more question routine of asking if he was praying or if he was a person of color and they didn't want him there because he was a person of color, would they trespass him and arrest him? I know, trying to use racism and religious persecution to push your agenda is not the best look, my guy. But if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. And don't forget, if you want to, please become a member. At $1.99, it's a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all my current channel members and members of the news team. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you.